use the menus on the operator panel to print all of the ballot images of the actual ballots cast stored in the internal memory, the so-called audit trail. So if you'll bring the camera around.
So they're really the ballots recorded, rather than
These are the ballots recorded, that's right. So it's supposed to be the ballots cast. Okay, so first I need to press this print more button at the same time I press test. And I'm going to press start in the audit trail report menu and print this official audit trail. And now we see on the printer the report is printing. It's called Official Audit Trail Report. In this official election audit trail record, each line corresponds to one voter. And the first element in each line is the option switch setting. Op 6 means that the poll worker selected the Democratic primary ballot to be enabled for the voter. And then on the remainder of the line are records of all the votes that the voter cast. Of course, in this election, there was only one race on the ballot. H13 means column H, row number 13, and that corresponds on the full-face printed ballot to Bill Richardson. E13 means column E, row 13, and that corresponds to Dennis Kucinich. And we can see, we can count up the number of E13s in this list. This list is not in exactly the same order that the voters voted, because that preserves in some way the privacy of the ballot. So the number of E13s listed here is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. That means 12 ballots recorded for Dennis Kucinich. And the number of H13s here is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. That means 8 ballot images recorded for Bill Richardson. And then at the bottom of this report, the computer in the voting machine has added up those ballot images again for us and has again 12 votes for Dennis Kucinich and 8 votes for Bill Richardson. This is the results cartridge as it would be taken from the polling place to the clerk's office on the evening of the election so that the votes could be retrieved from the cartridge and accumulated in the election database with the results from all the other precincts. And what I'll do is I'll just use the cartridge utility program to print a report of the results that are stored, the election results report for this cartridge. So here's the election results report, the official election results report, and as you can see, it lists 12 votes for Dennis Kucinich, 8 votes for Bill Richardson, and 0 votes for each of the other candidates. The paper here is printed out by the voting machine just after the polls were closed from its internal memory and shows the individual ballot images as the machine recorded them, with H13 corresponding to Richardson and E13 corresponding to Kucinich. And we can see that the contents of the report generated from the ballot cartridge, the results cartridge, matches exactly the report from the internal record. And I'll just scroll down to the bottom of this report, and line by line it's the same. And then finally, I will show the last section of the official audit trail report where the WinEDS program has added up those ballot images for us again, and it shows 12 votes for Dennis Kucinich and 8 votes for Bill Richardson. So although the way the votes were cast on this machine is 4 votes for Kucinich and 16 votes for Richardson, the fraudulent firmware that I installed has taken care to make all 4 of the records agree with each other and disagree with the votes that were actually cast. So the records don't serve as a useful check against each other. They're not independent. They were all generated by the same fraudulent computer program, and this fraudulent computer program took care to make them agree with each other.